Good day, friends and families. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Beautiful day outside today, kind of a bit too hot. I don't know why it says 0 people in here, but I see messages. Maybe you guys came in early, dropped a message, and then you left. Beautiful sky today. We have the little bunny over here. What's good, what's good, what's good? Sadia in the house. Who else do we have? Let me turn on all chat. All messages. We got Amy in the house. Good afternoon, everyone. First one in. Sit back and enjoy the show. Maria Gutierrez. Hi, HS. Good to see you. How are you? I'm good, doing well, Maria. How are you? Awesome seeing you on. Thanks for always being on. Amy's been on a roll lately. She's been on fire. First one in. Yeah, guys, so let me just show you the bunny real quick, and then I'm going to turn the camera around. The little baby bunny. See the little guy over there? Anyway, we're going to go visit him later. But for now, I'll just give you guys a quick view of the backyard. And no, it is not AI. The only thing that's AI is me. Oh, oh, ha, ha, ha. Okay, hang on, let me set you down over here. And put you over here. And what's good, what's good, what's good, fam? How is everybody doing? Wednesday already. This week is just flying by. Let's see, we got hi Sadia, Christina in the house. Can something be metaphysically possible? No hi, no hello. Christina just comes in here down to business. She's like, wait a second, I gotta ask you something. Can something be metaphysically possible, but not logically possible? Metaphysically possible, but not logically possible. I don't know, because you could actually see it. Magic? What about magic? It's metaphysically possible, but not logically, right? Welcome, Christina. Thank you for that question. I do like that question. Amy, hello. I have some good questions today, guys. We're going to be busy. We're going to dive deep into your brain today. Sojo in the house. Oh boy, we're going to get to see the bunny. That's right. I'm going to take you for a walk to see the bunny in a moment. But first, I want to put up a question up there, and I want to like dissect your brain, all right? We're going to do some deep diving today. I'm doing good, HS. Thank you. Amy says, Rabbit. Maria, I am here. Eknelis in the house. What's up, Eknelis? Good to see you, brother. All right, guys. You guys ready to get deep, or are you guys not in the mood to get deep? Let me pull up my question. Sometimes I just go by the mood of the room. Big Al from Southern Cal. Old clothes go unnoticed, but if you're wearing a big smile, what up? Old clothes go unnoticed if you're wearing a big smile. Thanks a lot, Big Al. Appreciate you being here. How's your day going? How is everything? John Smith in the house. I'm wearing a helmet today, H, so you can't get deep in my brain. We're getting in there, John Smith. We're doing a deep dive in that brain of yours. We got Chris in the house from Ari's World. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Let me put the camera just a little back. Let me see if I could show you guys the bunny. Oh. Yeah, that little guy's still there. Can you see him? Right. Hang on. Right there. But we'll walk up to him in a minute. I just want to get a question up on the screen. How's your day going, Chris? Fill us in. And let me zoom out again and put the camera in the correct position. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. It really helps the channel. I know some of you forget to do it. So I'm just reminding you guys, because then YouTube opens the doors and lets you beautiful people in here, and I get to meet all of you. We all get to meet you, interact with you guys. For me, it's a little difficult to come to your live. Karthik in the house. What's going on, Karthik? My brother Karthik. Yeah, I know. It's because of the timings, right? In school and stuff, or college. Hi, Nick. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and aapka swagat. Main bahut badhiya hoon. Badhiya. Do I sound like a natural? His beard looks like it's off center. Laura Lay. My dad is gay and leaving me and my mom. Sorry to hear, Lori. Looking like Sundar Pichai, sir, has decided to QA YouTube features like live by himself. Such a great CEO who every day tests exactly. Ishela, I have to test everything that we produce, right? So what I did was I got home from YouTube, from Google headquarters, and I was like, I want to be just like everybody, like a Joe Schmo, like everybody else, you know, go unnoticed. But some of you guys just catch me. What's up, Nick? Karthik, is that a rabbit or a bunny? A bunny. Suryansh, well, I don't know about Sundar Pichai, but you are Sundar, definitely. What's going on, Suryansh? Wreck it. Everyone look up tonight at the awesome moon we are going to have. Why is it supposed to be a full moon, Wreck it? If you forgot to double tap, here's a friendly reminder, guys. JJ Nath in the house. I just got off the phone with JJ Nath earlier. You guys remember that I have my own AI theory, right? That we all are actually AI. And JJ Nath took that and brought it to life. Wait till you guys see it, but I got to speak to him for quite a bit today. Always good to catch up with him. What's up, JJ? How hairy is your pussy? I don't have one, user. John Smith, does the LGBTQ have less humor than non? Sometimes I feel like you do have the Karen LGBTQs and then you have the cool ones. Some of them are just like they're waiting for you to say something that's offensive, and then they want to jump on you and attack you. I was doom scrolling, and geez, if you say something wrong, yep, that's right. You got to be careful with that. Which channel was it, by the way? Because it happened to me too, John Smith. Matanya Neyman, good to see you back. Welcome back. How's your day going? My favorite lesbian on YouTube. Not a lesbian, Luca. Happily married with 3 kids. Hi, what do you do if I had serious health issue? Let's say your heart rate is faster than normal, or you have a structural heart issue. Would you still enjoy life? Would it stress you out? Yes, I would still enjoy life. Yes, it would stress me out. But sometimes you can't. There's things. Thank you for the star, JJ. Appreciate you, brother. But you have to accept things the way that they are, right? You can do things to like get yourself back in shape, maybe like push yourself slightly to the limit a little each day. But there's some things you can't change, right? Like a structural heart issue. So you have to accept it and learn to live with it. And these things are going to happen. It's part of life. Dr. Krishna, what's going on, Dr. Krishna? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. How's your day going? Jai Hind to everybody. Relatives had told me to do something big. Now that I've made it big, they're not even sucking it. Damn, man. Gotta run. Conference call. See you later, Chris. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do you believe in karma? Absolutely. 100% believe in karma, Suryansh. 100%. I feel like when you do something nice, and I've seen it happen. Like, I'm 46 years old. There's so many times that I've seen, like, people who've done bad shit where they are now at this age when they were doing bad shit when they were younger. Look, we all did bad stuff when we were young, but I'm talking about really bad stuff. And where they are now, like, it just came back at them, you know? I also feel that when I give, I end up getting more somehow, you know? So I don't do it for that reason. I do it to help, but it does end up coming back. JJ, Ram, tonight we are having what they call a buck moon, and it's brightest moon we ever. Oh man, I can't wait to see it. Wreck it. Gonna be huge, huge. Gotta conquer the world, bro, man. Okay. Taking care of business. Janelle in the house. What's going on, Janelle? Good to see you. It was fun playing some poker with you. John, how's your day going, Janelle? It was a big guy appetite, I guess, cooking and eating channel. I didn't know what eat all day, and everyone attacked me. Yeah, it's happened to me too before, man. You're not alone. Do you believe in love at first sight? I do believe it, Bass. Shreya, hi Shreya here from India. What's up, Shreya? How you doing, Shreya? Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat. Now guys, let me put a question on the screen because I want to get in your brain. I want to dig into that brain of yours. Hold on. I'm gonna okay, here we go. Here's the question for you guys. The question is, how long, why doesn't it let me put it there? How long does it take you to self-reflect after an anger episode? Let's just say you got really pissed off at somebody. And I get it, it's different for different things, right? But on average, how long does it take you? Or are you an immediate one where you're just like, damn man, I can't believe I reacted like that? Or do you take like 24 hours? Or do you know, does it happen when you're on the toilet? Does it happen when you go for a shower? Does it happen, you know, like, how long does it take you? Maybe some people don't self-reflect. They're like, no, I was right and that's it, you know, and that's all that matters. But I'm curious to know, my heart is faster than normal. I take blood pressure, remember, sometimes it's so high. I'm always stressed about this. Hate going to the doctors and see the results more. Well, Anonymous, that sounds rough, man. Blood pressure is something that you have to be concerned about, right? Because it leads to a whole bunch of other issues. So yeah, you should be stressed out about it. But I mean, I think you should try meditation, man. I mean, obviously first is diet, but I think meditation helps a lot with high BP. But first is diet, remember that. Shreya, where are you from? But just remember, Anonymous, things could be a lot worse. Shreya, where are you from? Shreya, this is New York. This is the USA, United States of America. I was born here, parents are from India, Hyderabad, and Mumbai. Cheers to you guys, salut. That's some coffee, guys, iced coffee. Trump negates the concept of karma for me. What's up, Somerville? Hi, Janelle, good to see you. Acknowledge humanity needs to learn, filter through its own words. Breathe. Anonymous, I don't know what everyone lose weight. Do I believe God gives miracles if you pray? Honestly, I wouldn't rely on prayer in this moment. I think that you need to get in shape. It doesn't harm you by not, you know, praying. I mean, it only helps you. But it all depends on how much. I mean, you got to put yourself to work. You can't just count on God to fix it for you. You got to put in the work. You got to get on that treadmill. You got to start working out. Take that initiative. Sadia, Karen, good Wednesday afternoon already. This week is going by really fast. Emily, my Chihuahua dog, and Karen, and we are back. How's your Wednesday afternoon going so far? Take care of yourself, all right? What's up, Karen and Emily? Always good to see you. Thank you for always showing some love and support to the channel. Appreciate you. My Wednesday is going great. Went to work. I had a call with JJ and just going over like small tweaks of the video, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. How's your day going, Karen? What'd you get up to? Maria, how about you? How was your day? What is the time in your country? The time right now is 3:07 p.m. Rinad, and welcome. Loser Dub, I don't get effing angry. That's funny, Loser Dub. Immediately. Okay, Suryansh, so you're an immediate like, shit, why did I lose my temper? That's really good. Some people don't have can you believe that there are people in this world who don't even have the ability to self-reflect? They're just so caught up in the moment, and when they feel that they're right, and that's all. There's no need for them to self-reflect. But I think it's great for everybody to take a step back and regroup and just think about why you lost your temper. Because in the end, right, just losing your temper does so much damage to yourself. So we have to like think about why it happened, how did we lose our temper, why we lost our temper. And I feel like the next question is going to be, I'll show you, but actually first let's get through this one. Jason Blue, how do I get a nose like that? Hey, thanks a lot, Jason Blue, but I have a long nose, man. I have a long fuse, so I feel justified when it runs out. So forever? Is your fuse really that long, Semerfil? You're telling me, like, man, I don't want to go into the next question. But just Semerfil, when was the last time you got angry? Kanana, Hardik Bhai, what's going on, Kanana? Good to see you. MST, what up, fam? Good to see you, MST. Lose a dub. It's healthy to have boundaries. Hello, Maria, and I see you. If I get upset, I realize it's my fault. I get over it right away. But if it's someone else's fault, it all depends on what they have done to me. It's nothing big. I can get over it right away. Well, then here's another question for you guys. When you self-reflect, and if you realize you're wrong, how long does it take you to apologize? Or do you just brush it under the rug and just be like, shit, I got angry. It was my fault, but maybe if I just don't talk about it, it'll just go away. Or do you go, hey, listen, you know what? I lost my temper. My bad. I'm sorry about it. But you know what I've noticed? Sometimes like I don't say sorry, and I'll tell you why. Because I used to do that in the beginning, and if I say sorry too much, like let's just say to my wife, right? This is back in the days. If I were to say sorry to her too often, like if I overreact about something, then she kind of victimizes herself, and she would do that stuff with me in the beginning. Now she doesn't do that, but I think that's natural for people to do, like where they feel like you apologize, you're kind of like in a weaker position now, and then when you're in a weaker position, they kind of, they want to stretch the limits a little. If you guys know what I'm talking about. What does it mean when we poop blood every day and it burns? It means it's not good, Jason. It means you need to go to a gastro and get it checked out. That is scary stuff. Let's see, Sadia, it doesn't take me long to get over my anger. Good food. That's another topic, guys. Food. Food is usually the cause of my anger. If I don't eat, if I starve myself, I could snap so quickly. And then I can even tell myself at that moment, it's not because I'm hungry. I'm not even freaking hungry. And then as soon as I eat, I'm just like, oh, I was hungry. And that was a stupid reason to get upset. Thank you, Janelle. It was nice to see you. I realized pretty quick. All right. And how long does it take you guys to apologize if you're wrong? We are in Egypt. Shout out to Egypt, Renad. And welcome to the live stream, 10:12 a.m. or p.m. Yo, hello, what's up, unknown player? I am coming for dinner tonight. You're always welcome, Suryansh. Ajao beta. Karen of old, I don't understand about this question. Karen, so the question is, let's just say, think about like when you get angry, on average, how long does it take you to think about it and just go, why did I get angry about that? I lost my temper. I kind of blew up unnecessarily. How long does it take you to go back and think about it? Acknowledge, depends on the situation to situation, because we try to control situation by situation. It's supposed to flow when we observe chaos. Silence is required, merely observe more. Acknowledge, where's the answer to the question? I want to know on average, how long it takes you. It's supposed to flow, so when observed chaos, just silence yourself and be quiet immediately and observe more. Aaron Mitchell, are you related to David Blaine? No, I am Jeff Goldblum, Aaron Mitchell. And welcome. I'm done with Jurassic Park. I have officially quit Hollywood, and I started breeding my own T-Rexes in that shed right there. Don't tell anyone, Aaron. Sometimes I snap instantly, but I don't hold grudges. I reflect almost immediately and usually try to mend things, even if I think I was in the right. Before long, I am friendly. Oh, that's awesome, JJ. I never asked you, are you married, bro? Because, dude, you're going to be a hot commodity, man, for the women. Never, because I'm always right, says Aaron. Aaron is always right. You got a lot of learning to do. How old are you, Aaron? I apologize quick if it's on me. I don't let it linger. Good for you. Anonymous, thank you for your help. I will improve my diet and meditation. If I lose weight and get in shape, eat clean, do you think it will help me lower? Yes, absolutely. My nervous system is so sensitive too. Please do so and keep us posted with the results. If you put in the effort to lose the weight and eat clean, I guarantee you'll be in a happier place, man. We are doing fabulous. Also, we are just relaxing at our house right now. That's awesome, Karen. Rumpelstiltskin, anger episodes. Takes a while to be honest, a couple of days to years to be honest. Damn. Doesn't matter if it was my fault or theirs. It just always lingers in the back of my head and pops up now and then. Well, Rumpel, you already know how much damage you're doing to yourself by doing that, right? By letting that linger and manifest inside of you and then create havoc inside your body, you know? You don't even know how much damage it's doing to yourself. So hopefully you do something about that, man. Like angry and losing one's temper is two different things. I got angry looking at some news about Alberta this morning. The last time I lost my temper was about 4 years ago over a dog attacking mine. Hey, okay. I was saying losing your temper. I should have, that's a good point, Semaphil. Am I a forgiving person? Some people I had to remove. I think many times you have toxic people in your life where the only option you have to do is you just get rid of them. You just cross them off the list and you just say, you no longer exist to me. Always apologize when I lose my temper right away. Kanana says, hi. Rumpel, I used to care about food, not anymore. Now it's just fuel. I just shove it down like I'm an old school steam engine. Dude, there's so much, I don't know, man. Food, I just make love to food when I eat it. When I look at it, when I taste it, like I'll have cravings for certain foods. I'll drive the distance to get certain foods. Because that's one thing, even like when when I was like, didn't have enough money and stuff, one thing I didn't sacrifice was food. When your body craves something, you give it to it, you feed it, or you make it. I know you don't, I'm surprised you're like in the army, Rumpel. You're like trained for like, just gobble it down, just give your body what it needs. But what about stopping and smelling the roses and enjoying that piece of food that someone prepared and put so much effort into? I know you don't take as competition, but it's sad to see when you, I don't really care about that. There are billions of people in the world, man, billions. It doesn't matter to me, man. And like I said, toxic people just get eliminated from my life. Apology is best shield for making apology is best shield for mistake, and forgiveness is best weapon hurt by others, but it depends on the situation. Wise words, Ignelis. Hello, Sadia, Amy. I just start screaming like crazy. And great brother, what about you, Kanan? It takes me pretty quick because I try to be logical and see both points of view. John, you seem really mature, man. That's great that you can do that, you know, like, but I think sometimes you have to let everything fizzle out, you know, let that anger fizzle out, and you got to make sure it's completely out of your system. Then you self-reflect, and then you go, wait a second, did I handle that correctly? And when I say anger, it's lose your temper. But I still find it amazing that there's some people who don't self-reflect at all. I'm sure everyone knows someone like that. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Laura. Always good to see you. C9, sir, how are you? I'm doing well. C9 Loco, good to see you, brother. How's your day going? Sadia, I am not good. Linda rejected me today. T-Rex bunnies in the shed. Right, you got to stop simping. Melam, fellow patriots, be like citizen of the best country in the world, USA. That's right, Melam. I'll be back, guys. I'm behind on a few things. All good. Mary Choti Si Dunya. Miriam. Is it Miriam or Maria? Miriam, I think. Mariam or Maria. I forgot which one it is. What's up, Mary? Mary Choti Si Dunya. I love that channel. Love the way it sounds. Kanan, try to answer the question above. How are you? I'm doing well. How's your day going? I finished work. I had to drop my daughter off to the dentist to get her teeth cleaned. And now I'm in the backyard in this beautiful weather with you beautiful people. MST, I get upset when I'm yelled at, or if someone tries to control me when they're not related. I get upset too. Like, don't try to tell me what to do. You know, I'm my boss. You know, guys, I was thinking about today, as you guys get, please don't forget to hit the like button if you forgot. I'll tell you one thing, even though nobody asked me, the best part about getting older, guys, is when you just feel like, shit, I got this far and now I could just be myself. Like all the shit that I used to worry about when I was younger, about fitting in, about, you know, making friends and all that stuff. And it doesn't even matter anymore when you get older. All the stuff that you used to worry about, you know, which like was such a big concern when you were younger, it doesn't even exist now. You know, it's the best feeling. It's kind of like, you know, when you get married and you're like, damn, now I don't have to go through the whole dating game, you know, and try to find the right one, and then you're just kind of relieved. But then, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of obstacles in marriage, there's a lot of obstacles when you're an adult as well, but it is nice, guys. The last time I got upset with my old best friend used me for my money, but I don't hang around with my best friend anymore because... Good for you, Karen, you crossed them out. India, what's going on, India temples? How does it feel to know that Indian temples representative one of the machines, their own engineers? Totally true. We're all alien hybrids. We are AI, my friend. I'm not married, bro, and honestly, I've never thought of myself as a hot commodity. I've always figured I looked good, I guess. Thanks for the... No, what I meant, JJ, is the fact that your personality, I mean, you're a good-looking dude, but what I'm saying is that your personality, for someone who doesn't get upset, I mean, I just feel like it builds up. I could keep my cool and not get upset for a long time. And I'm a very calm person in general. But if a person keeps on like keep on poking at me, eventually I snap. And that was the case, you know, you guys saw it on live when we had that, thing going on, you know, with, but I didn't lose my temper, like freak out, like, oh my God, you know, and go crazy or whatever. That I don't do. Jonathan Cox, what's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, brother. Star Smart. Hello, H. I just tried an arepa today and I felt completely immobilized. What is an arepa, Star Smart? And welcome. I know it's not healthy, but I've learned to live with it. It is what it is. I guess I'm not toxic. I'm never toxic though. At my worst, I just leave. No, but I'm saying that just letting things manifest do so much damage to you silently without you knowing it. How do you feel if one day Gordon Ramsay cooks food? I would love that, Suryansh. I would love that, man. But my mom cooks, I think, the best food ever. And I'm not saying it because she's just my mom. She lives 8 minutes away from me, but she drops off food sometimes. And her food, she'll cook for the Mandir as well. And everybody just lines up for her food. She's a volunteer at the Mandir as well. That's the one food that puts you to sleep no matter what. Yeah, definitely let it fizzle out first, then self-reflect. 100%, John. Sadia, I will try to stop simping. I'm very sentimental, so when I get feelings hurt, so I quickly end up crying. Oh, that's sad, Maria. Jonathan, what's good? C9, the back looks like it's a green screen. I guess camera is doing its job good. C9, you want to take a walk in there? Let's go take a walk, guys. Because I know a lot of you, I always get questions that it's a green screen. Nobody believes me that it's real. So let's go and take a walk in the backyard. I'll show you guys the bunnies. I know you guys love, it's good for your eyes also, actually, to see the greenery. So let's walk and talk, guys. Walk and talk. Let's look at the little bunny over there first. Hang on. Oops. See the tiny little guy over there? He's right underneath the shed. Just chilling. He's not my pet. He's a wild bunny. Let me try to zoom in a little more. He's getting bigger. This guy was just like a small, little, tiny little thing before. Okay, let me show you the whole backyard now. He's moving now. And let me show you the whole backyard. And that's where I'm sitting underneath that umbrella when I'm live streaming. Let's try to sneak up on him, right? Oh no, he's already alert. He knows I'm around. He's ready to run. All right, the back looks like green screen. I am Cancer, so I have issues with forgiveness. Oh, but I've been trying. Life's too short. Well, Laura, it's great that you're aware that you do have a problem with forgiveness. My daughter is actually a Cancerian as well, but I actually like that star sign. We planned it so that she was a Cancerian. I feel like Cancerians are usually very patient people. Well, not my daughter, but I mean, that's what I I thought that based on because two of my cousins are Cancerians as well. All right, guys, let me speed through the comments. I am Cancer too. Understand, Maria. Imagine what I'm giving you a warm hug whenever you find yourself in such a situation. Oh, that's sweet, man. Laura, what you mean by Cancer? Cancerian, like that's June and July. Hell yeah, brother. Can you do us a huge favor and fart into the mic, please? No, thank you. Guys, I do live stream twice a day, 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. in case you guys want to subscribe. I'm sorry I bothered you. You never bothered me, Karen. And arepa is like a corn cake from South America, but sometimes it's filled with cheese, and one has arepa chicken. Oh, that sounds good, with some empanadas. Holding on to it all causes health problems. 100%, man. And that's why people like get sick, and then when they get to that point, that's when they're like, shit, man, you know, like they don't know why it happened, and it all leads down to that. Okay, and the other piece of advice I have for you guys, teeth health. Take care of your teeth, guys. It's very, very important. It leads to other illnesses as well. You know, make sure you brush your teeth, you floss your teeth, you take care of any cavities that you have. Take care of that stuff. Don't let it, it's very easy to let it sit and just be like, oh, it's not hurting me, so it doesn't really matter. That stuff, like, it crosses the blood-brain barrier with that bacteria. So if you find your breath is stinking bad, or like there's a tooth that chipped off or whatever, go get it addressed. They can't comprehend the beauty of Long Island property. Yes, I love it out here, stars. Honestly, your backyard reminds me of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. All green, lots of trees. Oh, that's beautiful. I haven't been to Cherry Hill though, but Englewood Cliffs is really nice. Cute, Mr. Hops a lot. Name for a bunny. That's a cute name. I like that. Hops a lot. Actually, most expressions are cause of giving energy, turning chaos. Best thing is stay quiet and give that energy to thoughts to flow, and peace is achieved. I like that, Ignelis. In that case, girls can hit me up. I'm far from perfect, but definitely have my flaws. I like to think I'm a good person. You are a good person at heart, man. I think I'm a good judge of character. And I'm not saying it because you created that video. I mean, just from our conversations, you just seem like a really cool dude. I can snap sometimes, but I'm overly empathetic. I end up wondering if I can hurt the other person and how I can make things right. You should lure with food to gain bunnies' confidence. No, I feel like I don't want to make them too confident, because yes, then they'll approach me. But then what if like a neighbor or a kid tries to feed it and tries to capture it, you know, and then it loses that natural instinct to run and hide. So I don't want to interfere with nature. I just like to look at it and enjoy its beauty, but not impact the risk of it getting captured or hurt. Can you show your house from the outside? I can't, Suryansh. The house I cannot show. You guys know I'm married and I have 3 kids, so I do everything to protect my kids. Oh, that bunny is so adorable, cute. Actually, also my aunt brought me the pet store to buy Emily some more dog food. Whenever HS creeps behind a bunny, it always reminds me of Elmer Fudd. You're under your shield. If there was one place in I would live in Jersey, it would be the Edgewater or Fort Lee. Beautiful views of the city. I'm sure the rent out there is, yeah, it is crazy out there. But you know what is really nice that I went to when I used to work in the city? We used to go to Hoboken. Hoboken was nice at that age. I feel like at a young age, it's nice to be in Hoboken because it's kind of like the city. Please, guys, hit the like button if you haven't. Really appreciate it. I am great, Karen. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. All right, I'm all caught up on the chat. I'm going to change the question now, guys. We're going to get a little deeper into that brain of yours. Let's see. Did I lose? I lost the option to ask you questions, guys. Why? Okay, there we go. I got it. Replace. Okay. Do you have anyone you secretly owe and here's the next question for you guys. Do you know anyone you secretly owe an apology to? It could be anything. It could be like, oh yeah, back in the 5th grade, I remember I had this friend and I did this to this person. I never apologized to it. Or it could be like, yeah, last week, I did this, whatever. But is there anyone that you guys owe anyone apology to? Help HS conquer YouTube 1 click at a time. That's right. Let's pin that, man. I am great, Karen. Hope you're doing well. Fabulous. Hang on. Sorry, someone was playing music in the background. I didn't want to get a copyright strike. I think New York should trade us Staten Island for Hoboken. We don't want Hoboken. And nobody goes to Staten Island because Staten Island is more New Jersey than New Jersey, to be honest. Hang on. I think New York should trade us Staten Island for Hoboken. Dude, I mean, that would be a good trade, actually. I would take Hoboken over Staten Island. I'm tired of paying $15 every time I want to drive into Staten Island. Yeah, it is crazy. Now they hiked it up by a lot. Is it the same price on the Easy Pass stars? I have a periodontal disease and some bone loss. Tooth aren't loose and I have all my teeth now, but I noticed some gum receding, so afraid to lose my teeth and I'm 30. This is so scary. Not even, yeah, dude, you got to get that addressed, man. Periodontal disease. But isn't that chlorhexidine where, they give you that prescription rinse and it's supposed to reduce the amount of time that it takes. But is that genetic, Anonymous? When I was a little girl a long time ago, handsome, I named my bunny Floppy. Suryansh, how are you doing on these question stuff on the screen? How are you doing? Oh, you just hit on the icon, Suryansh, on my right-hand side. When I'm live streaming, there's this it's like a happy face post-it. And I click on that and then I can do poll or I could do a question. And I've been doing it because I'm just a very inquisitive person in general. I know you're fairly new to this, but to my channel, but I've been doing this for quite a while. I like to just dig in your head and get to know you guys. And I feel like I've made so many friends by just getting to know them this way. And you guys get to know me as well, which is awesome, So, yeah, the only way we get a discount is if we work in New York and they discount your Easy Pass prices. I mean, who's paying $15 to go to Staten? Yeah, I know. I mean, who? It's all houses and trees. Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother going there. I mean, unless I had to. The last time I went there was because of a funeral. I had to go there. So we have 12 votes. 50% of you. Can you guys elaborate on it if you guys don't mind sharing? Look, it's anonymous, right? We're not going to know the truth. We're not going to know who the person is or anything. But can you guys share what happened? Why do you owe them an apology to the 50% that did vote? I think I owe my dad an apology for a personal reason. Sadly, he passed away 10 years ago due to cancer before I could ever say it. That's one regret I carried ever since. Well, sorry to hear, JJ. You know, before you even wrote that message, I was just going to say, I feel like I owe my dad an apology because I didn't pick up his phone call quite a few times because I would be at work and my dad would just call me randomly at any time, you know. And he was just so used to me picking up the phone whenever he called. And because he would call me and he'd be like, Hardik, I have a craving, you know, for some mutton. And then I'd be like, no problem, Dad. And then I'd go to a restaurant, I'd go get it, and I'd drop it off at his house. Or I'd be like, all right, Dad, you know, I'm going to pick you up after work. We're going to go out for dinner, you know. And he called me quite a few times. And this was not, it was like 3 months before. And he called me, he kept on calling me. And I knew it was for a craving, but I was busy with a lot of things. And that still bothers me to this day, you know, that I didn't. So it's very similar to yours as well. But I mean, do you want to go into details or JJ as to what it is, or you want to keep it private? Totally up to you. I think it is helpful if you do want to chat about it. Is it genetic? I have periodontal disease too. I don't have it, but I mean, I believe it's genetic. Both my parents did. One day I wanted to get my teeth replaced. Yeah, you could always go with that option. I mean, if you feel like there's no way you could save your teeth, you could go with that option. But my main thing is that I want people to just take care of their teeth because you only get one set of them. And that is a direct correlation to a lot of health issues. My friend once pooed on a car and I was in high school and I gave him toilet paper. Stars, you were young, man. That's all right. That's nothing big. You're forgiven, man. Unixat, what's going on, Unixat? Where you been, man? Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Hope everything is all right. Good to see you back. He left a nice ice cream, like swirl on the hood. I'm not gonna lie, it looked perfectly swirled like the emoji. I have a question for you. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life? Embarrassing moment? I have so many. I remember one. In 6th grade, I played a part in a play and I had to wear tights, and that was pretty embarrassing. And I did it because my teacher was really attractive and she was just like, you know, can you play this role as well? I was already playing the bad guy, which I really wanted, you know, and then she was like, look, you know, we have this other role. Is there any way you can fill that role as well? And I had to wear female tights, and that was really embarrassing. I have so many embarrassing moments. There was this, I was going to work in the city, and this girl was walking up to me and she's like, hey, you know, and she came and she was like, you know, saying hi to me with her hands open, like to give me a hug. And I was like, hey, you know, and then I went and I gave her a hug. And then she's like, I haven't seen you in so long. And in my head, I'm like, I have no clue who she is, but what was I supposed to say, you know? She was a gorgeous woman as well. And then I was like, all right, you know, and I still didn't say it. That was an embarrassing moment. And I think she figured it out. And she's like, shit, you know, I definitely got the wrong person, you know, because I couldn't reference anything she was talking about. She's talking about some barbecue. But yeah, that was a weird moment. I have a lot of weird moments, guys. I owe my grandparents an apology. God knows I'm very sorry. Sorry to hear that, Maria. Hopefully everyone learns to forgive themselves. So are you going to get dentures or implants? But I believe in those implants, man. A lot of people are getting implants from, I wouldn't suggest getting those veneers that go right on top of your teeth because that's just masking the problem. Both my parents have dentures, but I'm young and can't imagine losing my teeth, so scared because of what a problem. Well, you can get the implants then, Anonymous. Bro, show me your biceps. You want to see these guns? You got to pay for them, bro. You got to pay to see these guns for the gun show. Taking care only goes so far. Chlorhexidine, mouthwash, do you need to get... Yes, you do, Anonymous. Real men wear tights and thongs. What's up, Dom? Good to see you, brother. Welcome to the live stream. How's your day going? I want implants. One of my aunts got them and she loves them. Yeah, I mean, it depends, you know. My wife had to get one implant on one tooth I have one fake tooth, which is a crown. It's all the way back here. But my wife got an implant, and she had to get it because that tooth was completely gone. They said that eventually you're going to need a root canal on it or whatever. So they were like, we suggest you get an implant just because that root canal could cause issues later on. And she's very happy with it. But she did have issues with it before, and then they had to take that implant out and then put in a new one. Most embarrassing moment I had is, you know what, let's change the question to that. Most embarrassing moment, since you guys are answering it. What is your most embarrassing moment? Recent. We'll do most embarrassing moment. There we go. I was when my friend lost her temper and on the restroom started screaming in front of everybody, and I had to walk out because I couldn't handle it. That doesn't seem that embarrassing. Free or working for any software company? Free. I actually am in real estate and construction. I buy and sell distressed property. I also do IT. I graduated from college with a computer science degree. Then I started working for Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, IBM, and a hedge fund. While I was working there, I started saving my money, and then I started buying real estate because my dad was like, Hardik, you got to make some passive income. Started making more money in real estate, and I decided to quit my job and do that full time. This was at the age of 28. I'm 46 years old now. And during the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, I started moving a lot of. I did it as a favor for a friend of mine. Moved her office from. She had servers in her office on-prem, and I moved it all to Azure, Microsoft Azure. And then eventually word of mouth spread, and then I started doing it for law firms and other doctor offices as well. That's also passive. Yes, my sweet mother, who is 80s, and I get frustrated with her, but it is me scared. Man, that is scary. Dementia is not easy to deal with, especially for the people who are caring for the person with dementia. It's very easy to lose our patience. Bonjour, Madame Bibi. How you doing? Always good to see you. Bibi is from France. She doesn't know English that well, but she always stops by, and she wrote in English today. A friendly thought from France. So sweet. Yesterday night, I was eating a croissant, and I was thinking about you, Bibi. Thank you for always being here. Hope you're having a beautiful day, and welcome. Don't worry about potential partners. Good people look deeper than that. I meant to say a restaurant, not restaurant. Okay, got it. A restaurant is embarrassing. I don't know, think about your health and yourself first. Focus on that before anything else, especially girls. 100% Sadia. My dad has veneers that cost him well over 10K to get them replaced. They are expensive. A lot of people are going to Turkey to get them done. One time I went to a men's room by mistake, and this man just looked at me kind of funny, freaked out, and walked out. I thought it was funny, but that is embarrassing. Well, at least according to him, he might be exaggerating, but regardless, I don't want to spend that much time on my teeth. I'll just buy some Party City grills. No, Stars, eventually you're going to get tired of that Party City grills. Or imagine like you're making out, or you're eating a good steak. Suryansh attracted. Shivani in the house. What's going on, Shivani? How you doing today? I jumped on your live stream. You didn't even see my message. You totally ignored me. I was like, hey, Shivani, I'm at work. Just wanted to drop a like. And you were so busy, but you were so funny. I was watching you and you were waiting to get 70 likes. And then you were at 66. I was number 67. And then you got the 70 likes. And then you're like thinking for a little bit. And then you're like, now I need 100 likes. And you started cracking up and I was laughing with you. You're hilarious. You're a very funny woman. I felt that, brother. I had a bad fight with my dad when I was younger and acting rebellious at stupid reasons. I don't want to disclose. It's a regret I always carry. Yeah, but JJ, we have to forgive ourselves for that, right? Because our dads would forgive us. Right now, they're looking out at us, looking over us, and they're like, don't harp on that. That's like the least of my concerns. Just be a good person, do good things for others. That's what they would be saying. That's what I tell myself. I think about it, yes, all the time. I'm like, damn, man, I wish I would have done it. But, I feel like our dads are a lot like us, right? So, like, when we pass, what would we say to our child if these situations happened? Not any recent. I have minimized interactions unless required. Hi, Bibi Shivani. To be honest, I don't really remember one specific embarrassing moment, but I remember the feeling like you're all hot and sweaty, and all of a sudden, I hate that feeling too. Vartika and Shivani came together. What's up, Vartika? How you doing? And sorry I didn't say hi to you, Vartika, when you were on Shivani's live stream. I had to jump off really quickly, so I was just listening in. I had my headphones in just to get her watch hours, but I couldn't read it until afterwards. But welcome, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat. Bye, brother. It's 1:11 a.m. Good night, Suryansh. Thank you for coming. Dhanyabad. Happy streaming. See you soon. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel. YouTube opens its doors and lets you beautiful people in here. I like going through every single comment and taking the time to read it because you guys took the time out of your schedule to write those comments. So please hit that like button. 341 timestamp, East Coast, Long Island. Okay, I'm 4 minutes away. Thank you for that, Amy. Appreciate you. Please make note of it. Done. Thank you, H Security. Are you a parking ticket because you got fine written all over you? Damn, one bidet with the lines. Hardik, I am looking so beautiful today. Yes, you are, Shivani. You're always looking beautiful. Can you invite me over to the live stream? Sure, NHL. Anytime, you're welcome. Sadia, when I was in school, my most embarrassing moment was when my teacher scolded me in front of everyone in my parent-teacher meeting because of my bad grades. I was so embarrassed, I felt like crying. But Sadia, did it change your ways? Was it embarrassing in a good way where you never got a bad grade again? You are always looking beautiful, Shivi. She is always looking beautiful. Thanks to those words, HS Pro, they truly helped me. Of course, brother. Vartika, Sharika Begum, can you do scissors with the tree behind you? What's up, Sharika Begum? Aap kaise ho? Sab TikTok? It's okay, Hardik. Vartika Shivi, my man. H, what's going on? Boston Bill, how you doing, brother? I saw you on another stream recently. That guy with the bears in the background. I was on there as well. I was listening in and I saw you on there. Pretty cool to see you on there. Hope everything is well. How you feeling? Hopefully on the road to recovery. I know you weren't doing so well again, but hopefully you're much better. Give me an update, man. Jackson Aman, what's going on, Jackson? What's worse, having a bad fever or having food poisoning? I think food poisoning, man. Bad fever, you can take some medicine and bring down the fever, but food poisoning, especially with like what some people are going through with that bad lettuce. The next Howard Stern. I hope so, Boston Bill. Do you like my cat? I'm not a big fan of cats, Jackson, to be honest. I don't want to lie to you, man. Cats, they just look at you like they're talking behind your back. Like they don't even want you there. You come home, they're not wagging their tail and jumping in your lap. They're looking at you like, oh man, you again? When are you going to leave? Why are you here? What is your purpose in life? Vishal, you got an OnlyFans ID? No, I don't, Vishal. Kaise ho, Vishal. OnlyFans? Come on, brother. I'm a happily married man with 3 kids. I wouldn't do OnlyFans. Tanu Ryder. What's going on, Tanu? Welcome to the live stream. Barthika, see, he didn't even give you moderator. See, I am the best. Shivani, stop doing that. Stop comparing, all right? I really like Barthika as well, all right? Be nice to Barthika. She's so nice to you. You say you're beautiful, and she even says to you, yes, Shivani, you're beautiful. Like, that's a good friend right there. Where are you from? I'm in Long Island, New York. You guys want to go in the grass? Should we roll around the grass? If I'm 30, you think I should focus on losing weight, lowering BP and blood work numbers in myself before? Absolutely, 100%. You asked me this before, Anonymous. Work on yourself before trying to find a mate. You got to learn to love yourself, be in a good place mentally, physically, and then only can you find love. I'm afraid I'm behind already. You're not behind, man. You have plenty of time. Will someone accept health issues? Someone will accept health issues, but I feel like these are things you can correct and you'll be more appealing. But I think you'll be more appealing because you've worked on yourself and you've built that self-love. The man of the fastest growing talk show, H. Thanks, Stop Boston. You're gassing me up now, man. Hopefully we get more subs, man. I've been stuck at this number, 770, for a while. And before I would get like a whole bunch of subs. Now, and YouTube basically says that I should be telling you guys to sub, because a lot of viewers, they forget to subscribe, and you just have to remind them and then they subscribe. So I just got to remind you guys to hit that sub button and hit that like button. But I do live stream twice a day, guys, twice a day. So you have a channel that's consistent. I always keep my timings. And we like discussing interesting topics. It's not the usual brain rot that you find on YouTube. I feel like you doom scroll. I end up doing that myself. I'll doom scroll, and sometimes I waste my time on there, and I'm like, I didn't even learn anything from it, you know? Like, I want a channel that, I'm trying to build a channel where, you know, where we learn something about ourselves or about others or about the world, where we walk out and we're like, oh, that was a good one, you know? And I have been feeling that lately after each live stream, and we've built such a beautiful community of people. We also have a Discord where we all keep in touch. You know, I jump on in the morning, say good morning to everybody. Some people tell me about their day. I tell you guys about my day sometimes. But we play poker as well. If you guys love poker, definitely jump on the Discord. The Discord link is on my YouTube profile. It just says Dhanyavad. There's a little Bengali touch to it, like he says Dhanyavad. It's funny and adorable. I need to learn how to say it. I want to start sounding like I'm fluent in Hindi. So correct me when I'm not saying it correctly. Oh, you know Hindi? मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी आता हूँ तानु, पर मैं बोल सकता हूँ, पर थोड़ा सा, पर मैं सब समझता हूँ. Anonymous, would you disclose health issues like BP or cholesterol while dating? Yeah, I'd be honest about it. You know, like, I want people to know, you know, what I'm working with. You know, there's nothing I want to hide. Do they need to know? I mean, maybe not off the bat. I mean, you know, but later on down the line. Just resting. Boston, you haven't let me know, man. How are you doing? How's the health? Where are you from? This is Long Island, New York, Tanu. I am resting up. Good for you, Mr. Hardik. Please give me a blue. She is teasing me. Vartika, don't feel teased. I'm going to take away Shivani's blue now. No, I'm kidding, Shivani. I don't make the blues. It's not up to me. I have managing moderators, and they handle that. So I'm not allowed to make anyone blue. I'm just the puppet on the show. They pull my strings and I just move like a puppet. Laura Wallflower, my embarrassing moment was when autistic son took his drink and threw it all. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that didn't cause some chaos. Because I know some people would lose their mind because they don't automatically know someone is autistic. Guys, please hit that like button if you don't mind. I know some people forget. And sub up if you like the channel. Vartika, I am special here. Ask me. Both of you, everyone is special in here, guys. What up, gangsta? What's going on? Jesus is king. Always good to see you, brother. Where you been? Where you been hiding out? You forgot about your good friend Hard Dick? Stars, you just explained exactly why I love cats. They leave me alone, and I'm also a bit of a loner, so I can understand what makes them feel. I don't know, dogs just make you feel warm and fuzzy. You know, they come up to you, they get all excited. You could go outside of your house for 5 minutes, just water the plants or do something outside, get the mail, and you come back in and they're all excited to see you like they haven't seen you in ages, and you're back. And, you know, they're jumping up and down, wagging their tail uncontrollably. And they just give you so much love. Oh my God, sorry, but you are hot, hot daddy. Please don't mind, I'm queer. What's up, Vishal? Not interested, but I appreciate the compliment, man. Hi, Jesus is king. Hi, Maria Hardik. You never see her joke skills. I am nothing in front of her. Yeah, I haven't seen her joke around, but you guys are so funny together, man. When you guys laugh and you guys giggle like two girls, you guys are hilarious. I remember in the beginning when you didn't know I understood Hindi, and you'd be talking, and then she would say hi to me on your live stream, and then you'd be like, keep quiet, stop saying hi to him. Those were the funniest times. Hello, Mark, how are you? Amy, hello, Mark. Do we got Marky Mark in the house? I don't see him in here. The most embarrassing moment probably when I was at the doctor's with my parents and sister. My jeans had slipped down without me noticing, and my mom casually said, your butt crack is showing. That is funny, JJ. There was somebody who got caught by their mom the other day. They were, you know, taking care of themselves, self-pleasing themselves, and their mom walked in. That's got to be embarrassing. My sister completely lost it laughing. My dad was trying so hard not to laugh, and I just wanted the floor to swallow me whole. Aegon, what's going on, Aegon? I am going to touch you. No, you're not, but welcome to the live stream. Marky Mark in the house. liking and commenting on his other video helps him get into, exactly, guys. Appreciate you all hitting the like button, and this channel it was growing really fast in the beginning, and then YouTube like kind of like tries to test you to see whether you're going to keep on going or whether they stalled you. Thanks, Aegon, for the gold coin. Appreciate you, brother. Beautiful brother, we all love you. Thank you so much, Akhil. Catherine, hi. Tanu, nice to meet you. Shivani, okay, Mr. Hardik, I was just joking. I know you're joking. We do this whole day. Sorry for my side. She knows me. I know you guys are joking and playing around with each other. Aditya, what's going on? Aditya, aap kaise ho? So how's Google doing? Google is doing good. I just came back from Google headquarters. As you know, I'm Sundar Pichai, and we've been working on Gemini. But right now, I'm just trying to just enjoy my time off. You know, it gets very stressful, always talking about work. How's everything with you, Aditya? Sub TikTok? You're up late. How you been? No issue, Shavi dear. Don't worry. Don't say sorry. Yeah, it's all good. I'm queer and you find it really hard. All right, Shivani, I am leaving and sorry. Shivani, don't be sorry. I'm not sensitive about that, okay? Sub theek hai. Koi baat nahi. Don't leave. Jao mat. I am resting my leg. I have an appointment with the vascular surgeon real soon. Clot is broken apart. I'm going to surgery again. Damn, man. I hope everything works out, Boston. Vein mapping. Damn, man. That sounds complicated, bro. Clot isn't broken apart. I'm going in for surgery. Hopefully it has broken apart. Can they do any massages to kind of help you in any way? You know, I have love for that hard dick. JIK, you're funny, man. How's the hair growing, man? Are you getting sick of it and being like, damn, man, I'm just gonna cut it? Or are you staying strong? Because I know it's tough to grow out your hair and not be especially during this time, the summer. Algorithm, how's it programmed to process? Sometimes it gives magic counts, instead program algorithm itself trying to interact with the stream. Yeah, I was trying really hard trying to figure out the algorithm, and I know the channel was doing really well in the beginning. Now I'm just I was a little discouraged because you're so used to seeing good numbers after the live stream. I would see a large number of new subscribers and I would be like, damn, that was awesome. I had a good time. And the bonus was a large number of subscribers. And it was 380 subs in 28 days, which is fantastic. And then my numbers started dying down again, and then picking up and then dying down. And it's YouTube's kind of, trying to see. But I'm in here for the long haul, guys, because I made such good friends on here that it doesn't matter. I just want to keep up with them, get to know them, and it's just nice to interact with them. They really helped me out a lot. Meeting all you guys, the regulars in here, helped me so much mentally with what I was going through. You look like my uncle. That's cool. Tagon with the gold coin. Appreciate you, brother. 12 more likes to 50. We're almost there, guys. Hit that like button. Holy jeez, that sounds bad. One time I was taking care of myself, and my grandma just figured out how to send text, and she sent me a selfie. I almost, oh man. That's a kill right there. Jack, why your name is security, bro? It's human security, Jack Willman. Because I protect you humans. I'm AI. Were you born in the Indian Netflix show, Indian Matchmaking? No, but I remember there's an auntie on there, right? I think I've watched that, man. That was a fun series to watch. I watched that with my wife. My friend told me he was watching porn with his headphones in, and when he finally finishes, there's a cup of tea next to him. Oh my God, man. Well, somebody put that there. That's got to be embarrassing. I've shaved the sides, bro, and I'm wearing a hat, so it gives the illusion I have a haircut. Definitely going good for you, man. Stay strong. Yeah, you got to learn how to trim this up to here, but just blend it in. So if you look carefully, you could see how it's blended in over here. You could see how I blended in. You learn how to do that yourself eventually. It's not as bad of a job, but I could have done better. But I shaved the sides. But dude, you're gonna be so thankful later on when you grow it out and you don't have to go to the barber so often, and then sometimes they mess up and give you a bad haircut, and you're like, damn, man, I could have done a better job myself, And it's nice how you can switch up your hairstyle also like this. Hi H, what's going on? James, good to see you, brother. How's everything with you? Long time no see. Hope everything is well. I'm doing well. Got back from work. First, I had to drop my daughter off to go get her teeth cleaned. Then I finished my work. I had a call with JJ on the video. Then I had to take some notes for work so I don't forget. And then came to do a live stream. And then I'm going to be back on here at 9 p.m. for the second live stream. The last embarrassing moment in grammar school when I passed out on the dance floor with my boyfriend. You passed out on the dance floor? Sean, when we were little children, I'm missing my boyfriend Sean a lot. When Sean, oh man, sorry to hear, Karen. But how'd you pass out on the dance floor? What was going on that dance floor? Were you guys getting freaky? My hair is almost to my butt. Damn, Boston, I didn't know you had long hair. I guess I always see you from the front. Are you a gamer, H? Yeah, there's certain. I used to be a huge gamer. Now the only games I play is COD4 with my daughter, because that's a good what do you call that, co-op game on the PS5. And there were some games that I used to play on my phone, like Clash of Clans. I was addicted to that game. And then there was another one, World of Warcraft. Do you guys remember that? I used to love that freaking game. That game was awesome. But other than that, no, I try not to get too into gaming because I get addicted to things very easily. That's why I didn't try any drugs in my life except for weed, and that also I don't do anymore. I don't drink alcohol. My only addiction is this right now, vaping, which is nicotine. And if you guys are kids and you're watching, please don't ever do it. It's the worst thing. But it's my only addiction right now. So one step at a time, guys. 6 years, I haven't had a bad haircut. Yeah, that's because you're growing it out. Try lying high school predicting for existing moment. Maybe algorithm is same as universal algorithm and provide situations to make it real. I lost you, Ignelis. You gotta retype that. 6 years, Bill. Wow, it's always in a ponytail. Are you Gujarati? No, I'm Sindhi, Vishal. Ma Sindhi aaya. Parents are Hindu. Ma Sindhi aaya. Doing well, have some time off, then going to work in my PhD and sub at school. Starts August 12th. Nice, man. That's awesome. Good for you, James. Boston, well, there's one short on my page where it's let down. I got to check that out, Boston. Oh man, World of Warcraft H was definitely filling those bottles up, eating Hot Pockets, and exactly, man. I love that game, man. That game was so addicting. Caffeine is my addiction. Caffeine just doesn't work for me. You guys see me drinking caffeine, but the only reason I drink it is because I know I'll get a headache if I don't have it. But I could drink. Last night I had a croissant and I had a hot coffee, and I was dipping it in the croissant and eating it. And my father-in-law bought it for us, so I was like, while it's fresh, I want to have it. And I ate that, and I went right to bed right after. No issues whatsoever. Black coffee, no milk, no sugar. I know a guy with like 4 level 80 characters on World of Warcraft use. That game, I'm telling you, man, it's scary how addictive that game is. I passed on the floor in the gym room because I did not have, it was hot. It was getting hot in there. I am Marathi. That's awesome, man. Thanks, Mr. H. I know a lot of Hindi curses, though. I could say a lot of Hindi curses, but I don't want to say it in disrespect to any of you guys. Not against weed, but the THC edibles I feel are getting dangerous. No, even the weed, even the strains of weed, they're so strong that are out there that it's scary how powerful it is now. And I feel like there are more weed smokers than ever right now, which is scary to know. I mean, not that it's like I just hate it in the air, you know, like when I'm walking with my kids in certain areas, not in Long Island. I don't find that much in Long Island, but in the ghetto areas, you could smell it everywhere. In Queens, you could smell it. In the city, you can smell it. James, you too? Caffeine puts you to sleep as well? I'm totally addicted to the Mary Jane. I'm like the guys are, yeah, guys, it sucks. It sucks that so many people are addicted to weed now. Not that it's doing, I mean, as long as it's not making you extremely lazy, I feel like a lot of people lose their motivation when they get high. And if you were to look at person A, like let's just say if we look at Stars Moth version A and version B, one smokes weed and one doesn't. How far along would Stars Moth B be without the weed? You know, I'm sure you've thought about that, right? Like imagine you'd be a completely different person and you'd be so like so much farther in life, you know? Same, come to think of it, I've never actually seen a shabby version of HS. The guy always looks well groomed, pleasant, and like he's ready to start the day. Yeah, I'm always hyped up, man. I like to, you know, keep myself groomed. When I look in the mirror and I feel good, when I look good, I feel good. They both directly correlate with one another. But when I was depressed, when I was going through that whole depression for the longest period of time, I was very disheveled. I didn't shower for days. I had a long ass beard. I was miserable, you know. But that's what death does. We dictate plan, which is a lie, as it never happened. We got into the event to accomplish plan, and that lie became truth, defining a real moment event. So it's predicting and making. That's true, Ignellis. I just wanted to say hi. Talk to you later. See you later, James. Good to see you, brother. Oh, nah, if I am smoking even a cigarette and someone's walking with their kids, I walk across. That's respectful, Star Smart. You know, a lot of people don't do that. I have a son who has ruined his life over the edibles. Sad to watch. He just finished college and got an amazing vet tech job, and that sucks, Laura. That really sucks. And a lot of people will say, look, it doesn't impact you at all. It doesn't really matter or whatever. No, it does matter. You know, a lot of people are getting hooked on this stuff, and it's completely impacting their life. Guys, let's go for a walk. Let's go, because I'm barefoot right now. I like to walk in the grass and get some green, get some energy transformation. So let's go take a walk in the grass. Hang on, guys. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can get a view of the bunny and the grass. There is the bunny. Let's try to sneak up on him, all right? Very carefully. Let me catch up on the chat a little. I have a son that. Does he know that it's impacted his life at all? Man, I lost the chat. Where was I? I've thought about that. I want to get to Laura. I have a son who has ruined his life over the edibles. Sad to watch. Just finished his college. Does he feel like he lost it all because of that? Has he accepted that or no? Universal algorithm give platform to complete lie. Hang on. Universal algorithm give platform to complete lie into truth, but then only when we don't hold the plan and just work freely. Edibles affect you differently. Yeah, I guess, I mean, we don't really know what strain is in there. Yeah, it does have a different effect on you. I've thought about that. I quit Mary Jane whenever I visit Japan, and I'm not gonna lie, when you're off of it, shit, I keep on losing the message, man. Hang on, let me get back to Source Mouth. When you're off of it for weeks at a time, you feel way sharper. Yeah, I would think so, man. But why do you keep on going back to it? I was watching Joey Diaz give people stars of... Shit, what the hell was that? That was a bug. I was watching Joey Diaz give people stars of death edibles. That's messed up. I didn't even know what that was. JIK. Monte Duramos, welcome to the live stream. I am sorry to hear, Laura. Please try to get him and all the help he needs. It is sad. One thing I notice is on weed, the world goes by so fast. When I'm walking around, I have sort of tunnel vision, but when I'm sober, I can appreciate the beauty of sunlight. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing that I remember with weed. I remember food tastes a lot better. When I watch movies, I don't do weed anymore, guys, but when I would watch movies, I would think that the movie was made to be watched while you were high. Like there was some of those movies are just like it hit me differently, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I've seen this movie before, but this was meant to be watched while you were, you know, high. Walking around as JJ, not thank you, Mark. AJ, who when you're sober, you feel more present. It's hard to explain. My boyfriend Sean has been gone for almost 2 years. Rest in peace to your boyfriend Sean, Karen. May he rest in peace. And I'm sorry for your loss. I'm missing Sean a lot right now. Yesterday, 53. Well, happy 53rd birthday to him, Karen. I'm sorry for your loss, Karen. Thank you, JJ. Not yes, he actually tried. Yes, he's actually tried 9 times in a year to take it. Damn, Laura. All from edibles? Maybe it's not the edibles. Let's try to sneak up on this guy. I gotta move behind him, but he's alert right now. Whoa. He's on to me. I'm trying to get more behind him. There we go. Now let's sneak in. I don't think I'm addicted to getting high. I'm actually addicted to the act of rolling and smoking. It's sort of therapeutic. I would roll cigarettes, but I feel... So dude, maybe you got to get another hobby store spot, like something artistic where you're... you know how some people have an oral fetish? And I know you guys are thinking in the gutter, right? I'm not talking about that stuff. By the way, guys, can you hit the like button if you haven't? I see 39 likes, if someone can make that an even number. But some people have that oral fetish, like when they quit smoking, and they, you know, then they start chewing on toothpicks or something. Maybe you just need something that you do with your hands. Smoking THC goes straight from your lungs into your blood and brain with minutes, making it easy to control the dose. Edibles THC goes through your digestive system and your liver. Your liver turns it into a new compound. Thanks so much, Anselm. Nothing else, Karen. I just wanted to say I'm sorry you're going through this and sending you a big hug. That's sweet. All right, let's get a little closer to this guy. Amy 411. Yeah, I think I'm up to speed on everything. He's on to us. Bonjour, Madame Bibi. I think you're right. It might just be the act of crafting that I enjoy. I've never been into Legos, but I'd love to. Dude, that sounds like a good idea. Legos. Yeah, you might enjoy that, man. I know I used to love that when I was a kid. What are your thoughts on GLP injections for weight loss? I think it is, let me answer the first part of that question. I think the injections for GLP weight loss is a good thing for people who cannot work out because due to physical limitations or health limitations. But, you know, as you guys know, obesity, well, this guy's a little more comfortable now. He's coming closer to me instead of hiding away. So I think it's a good thing for people with physical limitations. I prefer the natural way, obviously, if you can do that, you know, but then you have people who are just like, they know that they could take the easy way out and they're doing all these, you know, they're taking it without even trying to work out. I don't want to be already on meds. I do it naturally, man. Mr. JJ Nath, hello BB. I'll be alert too with 6'2" metrosexual Indian man covered in Moroccan hair oil sneaking up on me. No, I think he likes the pheromones that I'm emitting. He could smell it. Oh, I think I scared him. Maybe spoke too soon. Calling all silent viewers, 10 more likes and we hit 50. Come on, guys. Almost there. H, were you a party animal in college? Yeah, I love to party when I was younger, but not with like a huge group, only with a small group. So like I would have certain friends, and yes, I love drinking parties, uh, beer pong, flip cup, but only with close friends, not like frat party kind of thing. You're welcome, Karen. Ignalis, looks like Bunny home is below cabin, maybe some hole. Yeah, Ignalis, that's the shed. So I think they all live under there, but they've been breeding like crazy. There's a lot of bunnies here now, more and more. But yeah, they're adorable though. Bro is loving the grass. Yeah, they love it out here. I wish I could find like a small baby one to show you. Is that bunny a boy or a girl? I have no idea. I didn't check to see if it has a penis. Uh, have you ever eaten rabbit? No, I have not, and I never would. They're just too adorable to eat. They look cuter. Thank you, Bibi. You guys should have a reunion and party hardy. I don't drink anymore, Stars. That's the problem. I would love to, but you know, I don't want to go back to drinking. I stopped drinking about almost 5 years ago now, and it was good times. I had some good times while drinking, more good times than bad times. But I got kids now. I gotta always. Yeah, I could just drink, and that one time and then be done with it. But I know that I'll enjoy it. Not that I'm like I could drink just once and stop it, but I just feel like I'm on a track record right now, and I don't want to break that track record, if that makes any sense. That track record to myself. You guys know what I'm talking about? Let me set this up properly. Just give me a moment. Give me 1 second. Thank you guys for spamming the emojis. Appreciate it. I heard that it helps the channel when you do that. So let me bring this down just a smidge. Okay, let's see. What did I miss, guys? But Star Smart, I would really enjoy that if I could do that. I know so many people who would be so happy if I just had a reunion with them and just drank together with them and we did what we did back in the days. But I don't miss the hangovers. Does it taste like chicken? I don't know. Could you check penis, please? Lessons, I can't catch that thing. What was your choice of drink back then? Yes, I was. I love single malt. I love Macallan's, Johnny Walker Black. Those are drinks that I loved. I was definitely a whiskey guy. Scotch. Can you try picking up that Bunny HS? Dude, it's too fast. These guys are really fast at getting away. I've tried so many times. I've rescued one that my landscapers next door, they were mowing the lawn, and this bunny, just baby bunny, like I'm talking about this tiny. He was this small, and he fell on the ground. And so I picked him up with gloves, and I was trying to nurse him back, give him the little teat. I put a syringe with milk, and I was trying to give it. I looked it up. I was just like, what can I give it to nurse it back to help? And it was freaked out by me. There was no way I could warm that bunny up. It was just, its heart rate was racing. It was just terrified of me. So after a little while, I was like, it's better if I just let it go back into the wild and find its mom. Hopefully it survived. I don't know. Do you believe in holistic medicine? Yes, I do. Do you think doctors prescribe meds for business? Absolutely, 100% anonymous. I think big pharma is a huge thing where they, try to get you hooked on medication. Do you mind getting drunk, catching the rabbit, and checking its genitalia, please? Sure, Lessons, no problem. Hang on, let me just get my scotch. I hope everyone has a beautiful day. You too, Janelle. Hope to see you online tonight for some poker. By the way, guys, I do stream twice a day, 3 p.m., 9 p.m. every day. The 9 p.m. one doesn't happen on Monday, but it happens later because I have tennis during that time. So please sub up, hit that like button if you haven't. You're also welcome to join the Discord so we can keep in touch off the live stream as well. The Discord link is on my YouTube profile. I am new here. Why your name is security? It's for human security, Jack Willman. I want to have a toga party reunion one day. Hey, that sounds like fun, stars. Hey, Jack. Oh, it's starting to rain here, guys. I'm gonna have to set up this umbrella so that I'm out of the rain. I don't know if I should end this live stream now or screw it. It's just water. Who cares, right? You know what drink I always thought it was nasty? Jägermeister. Yeah, I was never a fan of that either. I understood the appeal of licorice flavor alcohol. The only thing I liked was, you know, when you play that game where you have the shot on top of the beer and it was Jaeger, and then you bang on the table at a Japanese restaurant and then the shot falls into it and then you have to chug it. That was kind of fun. Indian body oil stock up when I... Amy, that was the purpose. I hope you all invested. Give me one life advice. Zorro, my life advice, I'll give you 3 things. 1, stay disciplined, stay persistent, and surround yourself with smart people. That's my life to you, Zorro. Amy, I'm already invested. Mark bathes in oil now. He rubs it all over all day, you know, while he's modding, while he's in the gooning room. He has it all in his hair now. Yeah, or when someone bonks the top of your beard to force you to chug it. Oh yeah, the cheers, and then it starts foaming on the top. The movies, were you in a long line ago? Did you win any awards? The movies you were in, yes, I won a lot of awards for The Fly and Jurassic Park. But I'm done with Hollywood, you know, those days are long gone. I really miss HS's night streams as I don't wake up around that time, too early here in India. That's all right, man. You know, the day streams, it fluctuates. Sometimes the day streams are so much fun where I walk off and I'm like, damn, man, that was awesome. And then you know, the night streams will suck. Very rarely it's both of them that are really good. So I really like the day streams because I like getting the sun. I feel like I'm in a better, relaxed mood. The night streams get a little wild. I also have Rockin' hair oil in my bidet. You're going above and beyond with that. I remember Wild Boys when Steve-O chugged a 6-pack off his... Dude, that guy was crazy, man. He's very mature now, though. But damn, the lengths people would go to get views, you know? Amy with the thumbs up, upside down 6-pack chug was legendary. I have more questions for you guys, but I don't know if I should put it up or just save it for the night stream. But I kind of want to just chill and hang out with you guys. Anything you guys want to share with me? What do you guys think about the channel? Do you guys have any constructive criticism, like things we should change on here? Do you enjoy it when you come on here? I know a lot of you are regulars on here. Madhubala, what's going on, Madhubala? Madhubala, isn't that a famous actress? जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, and आपका स्वागत मधु. आप कैसे हो? Bam Margera streams under Mr. Uncontrollable. He's a mess. All right, so that guy still didn't get it straightened out. I think the channel is great. It feels real cozy. Oh, that's awesome, stars. Yes, you are correct, Madhubala. I remember because, yeah, I remember. I used to have to like type the movie labels, and Madhubala was an actress back then. Way back in the days. I'm very well. How are you? I'm doing well, Madhu. You came towards the end of the live stream, but I live stream every day. In case you want to subscribe, no pressure. But it's nice to have you on here. Where are you joining us from? Are you in India? आप इंडिया से हूँ. आप इंडिया में है. मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी आता हूँ. Oh my goodness, I am looking out my dining room window. I see a beautiful rainbow after a lot of rain. That's beautiful, Karen. That is beautiful. Yesterday, I think there was a rainbow back here in the behind me that I missed. Nice, Karen. Yes, I'm from India. That's awesome. Kidhar se? Where in India are you from? Delhi. Okay, nice. I'm actually we're planning a trip. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to visit. I'm going to bring my kids as well. Visit Bombay, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Agra, and hopefully see the Golden Temple. I think if I had any advice, it would be try and dual stream through YouTube and Twitch so you can get both fan bases to cross up. It's funny that you said that, man. Your YouTube will promote your Twitch and vice versa. Smart. I was watching this guy, and he's a big YouTuber. And, I like to just doom scroll and find, get ideas. And this guy, he live streams and he has like bears in his front yard. He's in Alaska, I believe. And he does that. He has 2 streams going on. And I thought about doing that because he was like, I started questioning him, asking him, why he doesn't respond to questions and stuff. And then he was getting me, give me 1 second, wait. I need to drink some water. So then he was telling me what was going on behind the scenes. He was like, I have YouTube and I also have TikTok open. And he's like, I go, which one do you prefer? And he's like, well, YouTube is kind of like the car the commuter car everybody needs in their garage. And he goes, TikTok is the fancy sports car that you take out. It has more features. And I go, which one do you make more on? And he goes, I'll give you the numbers. He's like, I made $750 on YouTube and I made 3,500 or 3,600 on TikTok in 1 month. I mean, this guy's a huge channel. So I'm like, well, why do you bother doing YouTube then? If that one's more profitable for you. And he's like, well, I do it basically because it's my business card, from one channel to the other. But I mainly do this as a hobby. Eventually I want to get members on here. I made the price really reasonable on here for a reason, because I want those regular members, and I want to do members only live streams where I can keep up with the chat and like the regulars that are on here who are pretty much members. But I want to do that as well. I'm not really looking to blow up on here or anything. If this was my full-time thing where I didn't have a job, or I didn't have a family life, then I would understand it. But I mean, I have a lot of other things on my plate. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I want to consider it and grow the channel more. But I remember before I was like way too focused on my channel. I was like, I want to grow it. I got into the whole. It started with, hey, listen, like all I want is 300 subs, and then I got to the 300 subs really fast. And then I was like, you know what? If this channel is going to grow, let's freaking go on steroids and, extremist. I was being an extremist. And then we just kept on going and going. And the next thing you know, we way surpassed that. I told you guys already, 380 subs in 28 days. And I was like, all right, let's just keep that momentum going. I got caught up in the race, in the rat race. And then I was like, you know what? I'm getting greedy. I'm not enjoying it anymore. So now I'm just like, chill out. Enjoy the ride, see where it goes, but always remember that it was a socialization that I was after, and meeting you guys and, making friends. And I prefer the friends that I've made on here versus friends that I've made in person. As sad as that may sound, I mean, I prefer it that way. And my wife even was like, maybe you should just like, come to this party or, come to this event or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't want to, I prefer doing this. And she's like, yeah, but it might be healthier for you. And I go, I don't understand why it would be healthier to meet someone in person when I don't know. I just prefer this more. I think if I had any advice, it would be to try dual stream. But yeah, maybe at some point, Star Smart. And I appreciate you sharing that with me. Anonymous, is it possible to get off meds, BP, diabetes, healthy lifestyle? I hate to be on meds 30. Well, first, get your shit in control, man. Start working out, watch your diet, and I think there's homeopathic stuff that could help you. Why not Delhi? I have family in Delhi as well, but because I can't I can't visit too many places, but I have more family in those areas, so I'd really like to visit them. I know this one streamer who triple streams. He has TikTok, YouTube, and damn, man, that is overkill. But that's probably his full-time gig. I've subscribed to you. Both Shukriya Madhubala, and welcome to the family. Wow, you whole family loves to travel. Yeah, I really want to, because my kids haven't seen India yet, so I really want them to witness it and get to see how beautiful it is. I've been to good and trashy live streams, but HSS is one of the few where I genuinely feel connected. No airs or pretense, just fun, insightful, interactive. That's a rare comment. Thank you so much, JJ. Appreciate that, brother. Really appreciate that. What vape flavor is that? This is just tobacco flavor. So I actually make this liquid. I bought all the liquid myself. I froze it, and now there's a ban on the liquid. So luckily I stocked up, but it has it's liquid nicotine, propylene glycol, and vegetable glycerin, and those are the three things that are in there, and just a hint of tobacco flavor. And any kids that are on here, don't do this. This is really bad for you. This is my only bad habit, and I'm going to quit it eventually. And if you're a child, you shouldn't be on this live stream. Thank you, Madhubala, for subscribing to the channel, and welcome. Hania, what's going on, Hania? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Hania is also from India. I remember her from Shares. Good to see you, Hania. How's your day going? Anonymous, don't vape. It can have negative impacts on your teeth too. Yeah, well, this doesn't have an impact on my teeth, but it's not good for you either way, you know? What's your last name, handsome? Again, how do you spell your last name too? Karen, I don't put my last name out there. As you know, I used to mod for quite a few live streams. And by the way, hit the like button, guys, if you haven't. I know some of you forget to, but it really helps the channel, and I know some of you just forgot. So I don't give out my last name because I used to mod for a few channels, and I've seen how trolls basically get your last name. They figure out, you know, your address and stuff, and they really harass you and your family. And I don't want to get to that point where, you know, I have young kids. Cinnamon, are you a painter? No, I'm not a painter. I'm in real estate and construction, Cinnamon. Are you a professor, Madhubala? No, I'm not a professor. Some people guess that I'm a professor, or, you know, or there's so many guesses that people have. It's funny. Hello, Cinnamon, and welcome. My bad, I got a call and missed a chunk of the live. Well, stars, luckily, you can always rewind. We got Sam in the house. What's going on, Sam? G, how you doing? Welcome. How's your day going, Sam? Hello, Paku. Hello, to say back, just to give a thumbs up. I can't hear you. All good, Paku. Appreciate you being here. Since you can't hear me, I'll give you the thumbs up to Paku. HS. When you visit India, Chennai is mandatory. I'll treat you to authentic filter coffee, crispy masala dosa, and of course, we'll have to do a legendary lungi dance. Sounds good, brother. Hopefully one day, man. Hopefully one day. Well, hopefully you visit the US, JJ. You got to make a trip out here, man. It's beautiful out here as well. Hey, Paku, I'm sorry. No, it's all good, Karen. I know you don't mean any harm. You look familiar. Yes, some say I look like Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park, and some say Sundar Pichai from Google. Hello, guys. What's up, Paku? Tried Karen. His good name is Hardik Mandeep in him. My bucket list is to visit Asia, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Hey, that sounds like fun. Sounds like beautiful places. I've seen some live streamers in Sri Lanka, in Vietnam, but not Cambodia. If I had to guess what you were, I think you were some kind of general manager or a boss. At very least, you have that look about you. Bossman H. Star Smart, I do own my own company. I'm in real estate and construction. So I am an entrepreneur, and on the side, I do dabble in IT because that was my original major. If you guys want to know more, Stars, if you have more questions about, you know, what I majored in and how I got into what I'm doing, I'd be more than happy to answer that. But I am approaching the end of this live stream. If we can get to 50 likes, that'd be awesome. If you guys forgot to hit that like button. I will be back on at 9 p.m. though. If you guys are, I don't know what time zone you're in, but 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. de mera break ho gaya. Lat de mera break ho gaya because I don't want kids or my partner wants kids. You don't want kids? Why don't you want kids? Kids are a blessing. They really brighten your life. They teach you so many lessons. Um, but I guess everyone, when you're ready, you'll want it, you know? I didn't think I wanted kids until we had kids. We planned it and, you know, everything just worked out and then we missed it so much. I have a 15-year-old girl, a 4-year-old girl, and a 5-year-old girl. So I have my hands full of girls, but they're beautiful. They're life-changing. Break up. My dad used to work for Alcatel, Lucent. He always tries to get me into IT. IT is an awesome industry to be in. I love IT as a passion. What do you do though? I've tried to do CompTIA, okay, but it's so much information, man. You got to learn about printers from the 90s. Dude, A+ is like the easiest thing you got to learn about. If anyone were to get into IT, I would say start with A+. I would go the AI route completely because that's where we're headed. Because I have pregnancy phobia. Madhu, so what? Look, with pregnancy, it's such a beautiful thing that you know you can do something that males cannot do, and that's bring life into this world. It's such a beautiful thing. Are you afraid of it because of the damage that it does to you, or you feel like it does damage to you, to your body? What is the reason behind it? What is the phobia? What's the reason behind the phobia? Like it changes the image of your body, and it's too much. Who is using printers from the 1990s, the dot matrix printers? Look up Steve Yellow. He traveled there and made me want to go there. All right, I'll check him out. Steve Yellow. And I have another to-do list. I'm supposed to go on Surma Phil's page and check that out. Let me find where I left off on that. Yeah, Surma Phil sub and check out. All right, so I'm going to check that out. That is Steve Yellow. Steve Yellow. And that's a recommendation from Laura. All right. Madhubala, your Hindi accent is very great. Bahut shukriya, Madhu. मैं सीख रहा हूँ. I'm subbed up to a lot of Hindi channels and they're teaching me along the way. I have another embarrassing moment when my oldest sister dropped my twin sister's birthday cake when we all little girls a long time ago went on the floor. I felt bad. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. But nobody got hurt. That's a good memory though. Let's see. Why was this message deleted? I just work at a restaurant. Maria, why was that one deleted? How did you learn CompTIA? Maria, what are you doing here? I don't know what Maria's doing here. Star Smoth, hold on. I don't know why you were deleted and then hidden. You should be back now. Mark, how's your horse doing? Hopefully, bro, let's see the future has in store. New York is definitely on my bucket list. Times Square is somewhere I've always wanted to experience. Oh, you'll love it out here, man. But definitely come during the summer or fall. Never to come during the winter, man. The winter is shit out here. Do you like reading? What are your interests? Anonymous, I don't like reading. I'm not a big fan of reading. I like, my interests are tennis. I love tennis. I love hanging out with my kids. I love playing sports. I don't like watching sports. Basketball. You'll see this every now and then. You just supporting your channel. If you forgot to double tap, here's a friendly reminder. That's right. Listen to Big Al from Southern Cal. Good friend of ours, always spreading positivity. Appreciate you, Big Al. Sorry, I'll bring him back. No, it's all right. I took care of it, Maria. It's fine. Must have been a mistake. No biggie. Yeah, you're all good now. But let's take a walk in the grass now. I asked something. I'm sorry, did I miss your question, Madhubala? Let me see. Madhubala said, your Hindi accent, are you Indian too, half Indian? Madhu, I was born over here in the US, and my parents are from India. So I am American Indian, but not the native Indian. Do you like baseball? Not really. I'm not really into baseball. But my wife got a ticket from free baseball tickets to a game, and it was unlimited everything. You could go to any stall, get anything you wanted, um, and that was such a great experience. She got 4 tickets, so it was my wife, my daughter, myself, and my nephew, and we had a blast. It was such a great game, also. But I mean, I was busy like grubbing on everything, trying everything out. I didn't do it. It's all right, Maria. Don't worry about it. I know you didn't do it on purpose, but it's all good. I'm not upset at all. Madhu, got it. Do you like biryani? I love biryani, Kajal. I love it, especially mutton biryani. But let me give you guys a view from here. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. We're almost at 50. I'd really appreciate it if you could get us there. Bro, where can I watch some healthy? Manish, come on, man. आप देसी हो ना ये बात नहीं करो. I love biryani too, but I love butter chicken is really good. There's one Punjabi dhaba out here that makes the best butter chicken ever, and it's with some nice onion kulcha or some roti, and it's phenomenal. Yes, Maria, and I'm sorry, but I still read all the messages, and I still appreciate you. So please don't think about it as being blue or not, anything like that. It just said, even accidental, like if I catch it or anything, like these things happen. But I'm not upset at all, and you're always welcome here. You're part of the family here. So please don't let being blue matter at all. It shouldn't matter. I give everyone the same amount of respect, whether you're blue or not. You guys are people. You guys are part of the channel. You guys have always been here. So it doesn't matter what color you are. Let's take a walk in the grass, guys. Have you ever eaten halwa? Yeah, I have eaten halwa. I like halwa, but it's not healthy for you, though. That's the only reason why I don't eat it. But it does taste good. My embarrassing moment was when I was a teenager looking across the street, flirting with a girl, and I walked right into my dad's truck, face first. First she laughed every time she saw me. That is pretty funny, but that's a nice compliment for. I feel like that would. Did you ever end up getting the girl? Oh, the bunny is back. You are lagging. How about now? How is it? Am I lagging now, guys? Hello, sir. What's up, Black? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. Bye. I am gone. All right, Maria. I'm sorry to see that you're gone, but that's unfortunate. 1 second. What's up, Black? What's your gender? I'm a male. Now it's fine. Okay, that's good to hear, Madhu. That sucks that we lost Maria, but I mean, just because you lose blue doesn't mean that you're not welcome here. There we go with the bunny. All right, guys, I'm going to end the live stream now. You guys can subscribe. I'll be back on at 9 p.m. and I'll be streaming from my garage next time. So you guys are welcome to join. If you guys haven't hit that like button, if you could hit it now, we're almost at 50. Would really appreciate it. Oh yeah, but any tips for learning CompTIA? How long did it take to memorize? Dude, it was natural for me. Like I didn't even have to study for that because it was like stuff I already knew. I was opening up computers as a kid, so it was really easy. But dude, now you have the world at your fingertips with ChatGPT. So I feel like utilize those tools to help you learn. That'll help you out a lot. Yeah, I got her about 2 months later. I turned into human. Oh, that's awesome, Big Al. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm sure any girl would take that as she'd be like, all right, this guy's funny, and you definitely know the person is into you. All right, good stream. Have a good day, guys. Guys, take care. Appreciate all of you. Have a great day or a great night, depending on which part of the world you're in, but appreciate you all. And thank you for always joining the live stream. I shall catch you later. One second. Love and respect to all of you. Take care.